As the fixtures continue to stack up for Manchester United, so do the injuries. Ahead of Sunday's trip to Elland Road to face Leeds United for the second time this week, manager Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that he will be without attackers Anthony Martial and Antony once again. Martial, who has missed each of the last 2 matches, has a hip problem, and Antony, who was a confirmed absentee ahead of Wednesday night's 2-2 draw with the Whites, is struggling with a leg injury. With 2 Premier League fixtures, 2 meetings with Barcelona and the Carabao Cup final still to come before we say farewell to February, Ten Hag could not have wished to have encountered an injury crisis at a worst possible time. To add insult to injury, United will also be without stalwart figure Casemiro in West Yorkshire, as he prepares to miss the second game of his 3-match ban. But while those absentees do create opportunities for others to come into the team and attempt to prove their worth, it does create uncertainty, impacts United's rhythm and leaves Ten Hag facing unwanted headaches. With a fully fit squad, Ten Hag's strongest lineup pretty much picks itself. The goalkeeper and the back 4 has been pretty much set for most of the season, the strongest midfield 3 is set in stone, and the attack, with the exception of who plays through the middle, is recognized by most these days. Antony has been a permanent fixture on the right for most of the season, and Marcus Rashford, similarly, has locked out the left-wing role. However, with Martial sidelined yet again and loan signing Wout Weghorst struggling to make an impact, it is quite possible that Rashford could move into the centre and lead the line against managerless Leeds. The England international, within minutes of moving into a central role in each of the last 2 games, has found the back of the net, offering encouragement that he can be effective from the centre of the front 3, though it is obvious his best position is out on the left, where he has done most of his damage this season. If Ten Hag, who has seen his side win just one of their last 4 Premier League matches, does choose to move Rashford inside, dropping Weghorst in the process, it means Jadon Sancho is the most logical candidate to take his place and earn his first start since October. Though Sancho was signed in July 2021 to solve United's long-term right-wing troubles, his best performances for the club have come on the left. He has influenced games from that side of the pitch previously, as recently as Wednesday night, and many United fans consider that to be his best position, while he has previously stated that he is happy to play on either flank. Presuming he takes up residency on the left and Rashford plays down the middle, question marks remain about who will fill Antony's position on the right. Rashford started on that side of the pitch against Leeds in midweek and struggled to impose himself in the first half, with Alejandro Garnacho starting on the left. Though the youngster is more accustomed to playing on the left, he does, at some stage, need to be tested on the right to see if he can the mustard. You cannot continue to extract Rashford from his best role, especially with the form he is in, to accommodate an 18-year-old, even if Garnacho is offering plenty of promise. It means if Ten Hag is not prepared to experiment with Garnacho on the right, Facundo Pellistri is an alternative option to slot in and complete the front 3 with Rashford and Sancho. The Uruguayan, who has played a patient game at Old Trafford, is an old-school winger, who is direct, loves to beat his man and whip in a cross. He appears have to leapfrogged Anthony Elanga in the pecking order, making him second in the running for a start on the right wing behind Antony. If Ten Hag is reluctant to experiment with Garnacho on the right, Pellistri is the next best thing. Plunging him into the starting lineup for the first time in an environment as hostile and as intimidating as Elland Road promises to test his credentials. However, he has played at the World Cup, meaning he ought not to be phased. A front three, from right to left, of Pellistri, Rashford and Sancho is as exciting as it is potentially risky. But with pace, power and trickery on both flanks and through the middle, it has the ingredients to work.